Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. So today for our math, we are doing our IXL math work. And today for the code, remember when you go to your iPad, you click on the IXL app, it's green, it says IXL. And you look for the magnifying glass, that's our search bar, and you're gonna type in today's code, which is let me check my notes, A2N. And you're gonna see it says subtraction sentences, which is true. So today we're doing something a little bit differently on IXL. We're gonna be looking at two or more number sentences that are focused on subtraction, and we are going to decide which one of those number sentences is true. That means correct. And so we've done this before when we talk about true or false in our number talks. So I thought this would be a great way to be detectives with numbers. So you click on that and you are good to go. I'm going to write it again here so that everyone can see what it is, and I'll put it in black so that it's nice and bright, strong color. Okay, IXL code is A2N, and that should be subtraction sentences, which is true. All right, so now I can see here that I have my number or my question. It says, which number sentence is true? And if you cannot read it, remember you can always click the microphone, the speaker, and it will read it for you. You just have to make sure you're paying attention so that you can hear what they're asking you to do. So I see two number sentences here. 4 minus 3 equals 1, or 7 minus 1 equals 4. Well, I already know when I'm thinking of 7 minus 1, I know that if I do it in my head, 7 minus 1 is 6. Visually, I can see that with my hands, and so that's probably the quickest way I can figure that out. And I know that 6 is not the same as 4. So that number sentence cannot be true, so I wouldn't click that one. And I can also look at 4 minus 3, and I can use my fingers for this one too, or I can use a drawing strategy. I think that might be a quick way too, but I think my fingers might be the best. So 4 minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So I know that 4 minus 3 is equal to 1, or the same as 1, and that's what it says here. So I'm going to click on it to see if that's my answer. And remember, once you click on it, that's not submitting your work. You have to press the green submit button. So now, there we go, yay. All right, so which number sentence is true? 5 minus 4 equals 1, or 7 minus 2 equals 3. This one I'm going to ask one of my teachers to help us with. Ms. Rosales, can you help us? Which one do you think is true, and how do you know?
So just to make sure, I'm looking at my numbers, and they're small numbers. They're less than 10, so I'm going to use my fingers for that, just like you said. So I'm looking at the first one, 5 minus 4. That's going to leave me with 1. So I know that's correct, but I have to double check. Maybe it's a tricky question, and maybe I have 2 correct answers. So I have 7 fingers on that, and I take away 2, and I'm left with 5. And that is not what is written there. 7 minus 2 is 5, not 7 minus 2 is 3. So definitely it's the first one.
Perfect. All right, submit. Yay! Awesome job, Ms. Rosales. All right, who would like to try this one? So we have, which number sentence is true? 5 minus 3 equals 4, or 7 minus 1 equals 6. Ms. Hernandez, can you help us out with this problem?
Yes, I know in thinking of my math facts, I know that I've already learned that 5 minus 3 equals 2, but that says 4. So I can always double check with my fingers if I'm not sure. 5 take away 1, 2, 3. I was right, it should be 2. So that one doesn't seem to be true. But now when checking in the other one, 7 take away 1 equals 6. Well, I know that's 7 and go back 1 space, that is 6. And I can double check with my fingers again. 7 minus 1 is 6. So not the first one, but the second one. 7 minus 1 equals 6. That's the true answer.
Perfect. Let's see if she's correct. Awesome. All right. Last but not least, Ms. T, can you help us with this number sentence? Which one is true?
When I looked at 3 minus 4 minus 1 equals 4, I was like, wait, that's that doesn't make sense. When you take away something, how can you get more? So I knew immediately that was going to be false. And so I looked on the right-hand side to see, okay, 5 minus 2, does that equal 3? Yes. So I know that's my true sentence.
And I'm glad that you brought that up, Miss T, because we need to remember that when we're subtracting, our number gets smaller, right? Smaller, not bigger. That's when we're adding, it gets bigger. So thank you for that. So she says 5 minus 2 equals 3. Let's see. Yay! Wow, we're such awesome teachers. Of course, we know how to do this. So, boys and girls and friends at home, this is what you will be doing today. You can use your, remember that on iExcel, they give you tools that you can use like markers or counters that you can use to show your work on your app, just in case you need that extra strategy to really solidify your answer. That's up to you, and you can do that. But remember, you can also use an efficient strategy like your fingers, since if they are going to be less than 10, that will help you complete this. It will help you complete this assignment much more quickly than if you were to be doing a different strategy. And we want to be quick and correct. That is what efficient is. So keep up the great work, and we're excited to see your math thinking growing and your math ideas growing. So thank you for joining us, and have a great day. Bye, everyone.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Bye.